How's it going, YouTube? My name is Cody Bernardi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be covering the tool Masscan. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Masscan, just Nmap that smoked a bunch of meth. It's to scan and enumerate as many ports and IP addresses. So, without further ado, here we go. So, we'll go to the Masscan GitHub repo, link down in the description below. To download it, pull up a terminal, and what we're going to do is copy the HTTPS link and do a git clone and then paste it into here, hit enter, and it will go ahead and download everything. Now, there is a README file. Now, I already have it downloaded, but for the sake of the video, I'll just go ahead and download it. So it downloads and everything. We're going to cd into Masscan, and then once we are in here, we're going to type in make, and it's going to build the make file that comes with the package. Let's go ahead and start scanning things. So I'm on my subnet is the 192.168 blah blah blah. What can I use this for? Now, there's multiple uses for Masscan. You don't only have to scan port 80 or a private subnet. What we can do is do something like 8.0.0.0/8. If we wanted to scan that, we could scan every single port in existence if you want to be super thorough with it. So TACP 0 through 65535, that will scan all the available ports, and then it will scan all the IPs in this range right here. So that will take a long time, but you can do that. So let's get a little into it a little bit. So what can I use Masscan for? Like, okay, well, I could scan, 0/0/0 and scan all the ports on the internet and get a cease and desist order from your ISP or whatever. What you can do, and what I use Masscan for, is either A, when I'm on a Pentest and I want to just scan all the available subnets and publicly facing things, or you can do something like what I use it for on Bugbounty. So we're going to go ahead and go to HackerOne. So we'll go ahead and go to PayPal and see what we can do with it. So we'll go ahead and load her up, xoom.com. So now I will go to DNS dumpster, enumerate all of the subdomains for this particular domain name, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and look at all these IP addresses. There's a shit ton. Having to manually go through all of those, no thanks. And scan each of those, no thanks. So we're going to go ahead and open up this Excel spreadsheet, and what we're going to do now is highlight all the IP addresses, copy that to clipboard, and I'm going to go ahead and do nano ips.txt, throw these in here, hit Control K to delete that, Control X, Y, enter. Okay, so now we could do a little something with Masscan. So instead of putting in like an IP range, like a CIDR range or like a specific range, we can actually import an IP list, and that is with TACI capital L ips.txt, all the IPs that we just captured from DNS dumpster. So now we could do something like port 0.65535. And then there's other options you could do. So like if you do a TACN, it means it does not do a DNS query against that IP address, because that will just take too long. We'll also do a TACPN. TACPN means it's just not going to ping the host, it's just going to scan it. So the ports, TACPN, PN, we'll do a TAC rate. You can set this to whatever you want, 10,000, if you depending on the bandwidth you have with your internal network, you can take off everything on your network if you set that too high. And we'll do a TAC-OG, which is an output in a greppable format, and we'll do like results.txt. TAC-V will be verbose, and it gives you like a % done, time left, and then host found. Now I'm going to go ahead and kill this because I don't want to spend too much time with that. And then from there, you can grep down the results using like cut and things like that. Fine tune your scans in Nmap, and I'll make a video on how to use Nmap, but that's pretty much all it for Masscan. It's a fairly simple tool. One thing you can do, which everyone's really interested in, is scanning the internet. It's this command right here. This is what you'd have to do, and yeah, if you hit enter, you'll start scanning all the IP addresses in the internet. Now, I'll put this in here. Scanning the internet is not illegal, but I don't recommend doing it. There is like a repository online of do not scan IP ranges. They're mainly military ranges and FBI and stuff like that. I would suggest following those. That's how to use Masscan. Next video, I'll be talking about how to use Nmap, how to take your results from Masscan and fine tune those for Nmap. So thank you for watching.